Hello everyone, it's Ozgun here. Welcome to the channel. So recently I discovered the playlist supply and I think it's the best way to get into the Spotify playlist. So currently it's most advanced data tool on Spotify and find the good playlist that fits to your music and get into that playlist. And in this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how you can use the playlist supply and get into the playlist that you desire and generate some good streams. And if you're ready, let's jump to that tutorial. So guys, this is the tool and this is how we can find the playlists. So first of all, this is not working in a database, some existed data and you are searching for it. No. This is a real-time engine and this is just searching the Spotify real-time. So that's why I'm telling you this is the best tool. So let's say you are making tech house music, okay? All you gotta do is just type your genre. Even you can write the artists, but let's just write tech house. So I'm gonna choose email because I'm searching for the curator's email addresses for that playlist. And now we are getting the results, so we will just wait a little bit to finish the search. So the search is finished. Let's see how many playlists did we find. So it's 214 different playlists. Guys, this is huge as you see. Just with one click, we got more than 200 playlist information. And then if you like, you can choose, click by followers, and you can see that we got a playlist over 4,000 subscribers, followers with 303 tracks. You see all the useful info that you need to, send your music to this playlist. You see the email address of this playlist. You see the owner of the playlist. So because sometimes there won't be an email result, maybe if we go to the future pages, by the way, the search is still going on. We are still generating more playlist information. Sometimes there won't be an email address, but you will still see the owner of the playlist. So you can just Google the owner and just reach them for a more personal approach. So as I said, this is just searching real time and finding the email addresses from the descriptions of the playlist. So the information not coming from any other source, it's just coming from the Spotify itself. So what you should do now is find a playlist you like, for example, the car music playlist, okay? It has tons of followers and many tracks. So you gotta click here to open the playlist. And then once you see the playlist, all you gotta do is just listen the tracks there. And if you think your music fits to that playlist, just go back and check this email address and send them your music, send them your Spotify link and tell them you have a track that is already released on Spotify and you think that track could be a nice fit to their playlist. Write a minimal and direct email and just send them to this playlist. And then hope for the best, guys. If your music is suitable for that playlist, they will include you. They will add your track and you will generate tons of good streams. And even you can narrow your search by using the secondary search function in here. Just write, for example, let's say festival. And then we got 5 different playlists that somewhere in the name or description including the festival. Okay, then you see, for example, this Tech House 2024 Best Tech House Bangers. So you got the point, guys. You can just narrow your search just for the exact keywords that you think. And then let's say you want to export these 229 separate playlists into one Excel sheet, okay? You can just click Excel here and then just save it. And it's that simple, guys. Now we got all the playlists as a table, as an Excel sheet in here. And also you see the owner's name, the description, the email addresses, all the information you need. So you can just export them how you like it. Even you can export it as PDF. You see now we got the same information as a PDF file. Even you can export CSV or even just copy and paste it to the notepad. So it's very easy to export the information just with one click. So let's say you don't want to get all the playlists, it's too much data. Maybe you just choose some of them. I don't know, some of them that you think you want to monitor them, you want to save them, just highlight them and then click save to my playlist database, okay? When you do that, it's gonna just save all the chosen playlists into a separate database section. I already had other playlists as well. So this is like your favorite playlist. And in here, you will see the playlist activity. You can think the activity is like that. If the activity is low, which means the playlist not adding new track for a while, okay? Or if the activity is medium, they are not adding tracks for some time. But if the activity is high, which means they are constantly adding new tracks to the playlist. So which means the higher activity is mostly more fresh playlists, so you should aim them. And also, as you see, there's the update playlist, but maybe we can find some old playlists that I added. Yeah, maybe this one. And you can just choose update playlist, and all the followers and tracks is gonna change if there's some changes on the playlist. So yeah, as you see, this playlist removed 15 tracks since my last run, I think that was last week, and get 7,350 more followers during. So which means this playlist is very active. You know, it's gaining more followers, it's adding and removing tracks. So you should aim to get into that playlist as well. So for example, this playlist doesn't have email information. This is one of the playlists that I added before. But you got the owner's name, guys. You can Google the owner's name in here. And you can find this TikTok, SoundCloud, you know, even the website. And then you can just reach them for a more personal approach. If you have a playlist that doesn't have email information. But 90%, I find the emails of them. Even 99%, I can say. And guys, there is the health check button, as you see. So I already health checked the top ones. So let's say we want to health check, I don't know, the tech house. Updated weekly, yes, let's health check this one. So health check is something like that. Let me do it, it's gonna take time. And it's gonna reduce 1 credit, by the way. This health check function based on the credit system. So health check is like that. When you check the other artist's Spotify page, in the bottom you see like discovered on section, right? And in the discovered on section, you see some big, organically, you know, big playlists that this artist generating the streams from. So this health check function searching all over the Spotify, and it's gonna give a score to this playlist according to how many artists discovered on containing this playlist. I hope it makes sense. So which means higher score is like this playlist organically gonna generate you tons of streams. It's a big playlist, very active playlist. And now I can see that this got 5% of points, which is not that much because, for example, this car music playlist had 71%. So which means this car music appearing on more artists in this Spotify than this tech house playlist. This is just 5 points. It got 5 points over 100. So let's do a health check for Ibiza Summer Mix. So this is a high activity playlist, over 255k followers, 450 tracks. So it looks very active playlist, but let's see how many artists has this playlist on their page. Okay, we are almost there. So as I said, guys, this health check is good if you send the music to the playlist and maybe the curator asks you some money to include your track to the playlist. Then you will be sure if this playlist is worth or not, you know. If the activity is high, if the number is big, I think it's worth to pay. For example, this got 75% score and it has high activity. So this Ibiza Summer Mix 2024, guys, this is one of the best playlists that you can generate tons of streams. So I would pay for this playlist if needed, but always reach them, always reach the curator, just sending your music with good vibes. And then if they ask money, just check the playlist from here. And if it looks legitimate, then don't hesitate to invest money because, yeah, it's gonna come back to you with good streams. And then we have the organic search function in the website. So this is a new feature, guys. So in here, you are writing the artist, you know, let's say, I don't know, Space 92. It was on my mind. And as I mentioned before, this search function is gonna give you the results from the discovered on section. So Space 92 is a very big artist, and let's see which playlist he is generating the good streams, you know, organically. That's the main purpose of this tool. And those are the best playlists if you are making music similar to Space 92. So the organic search function, you gotta search an artist that makes similar music to you and find which of the playlist he is generating streams. So we are still getting some playlists in the meantime. So this is most of the cases you see, for example, Spotify. It's a native Spotify playlist. So we have no options to reach the owner of here. And for example, this Rave Party 2024 playlist, we don't have email, but we know the owner of the playlist. We can Google it. And also we have a Facebook page. Probably we can send our music to there. So as you see, other than Spotify or big labels, you can still find some playlists that this artist generating good streams, and you still can able to find the links how to submit your music to that playlist. So for example, this Techno Rave playlist, it has tons of followers. So maybe we can just Google the owner's name and then find her profile. And maybe we can just send our music with direct message for, I don't know, for more personal approach to them. So this is how you can use this organic search function. So let me write my name and see which of the results are we gonna get. Okay, we are starting to get some results. For example, I'm generating good streams from Tomorrowland Remixes playlist. It has 30k followers and owners is Bass Bender. So you can Google the name and just try to reach them. And even for example, EDM aesthetic playlist, I'm generating streams. It's a high playlist activity playlist and you get the email information. So yeah, for example, House District Records, you can email them. You cannot reach, for example, I don't know, Hardwell or maybe sometimes the big labels, but most of the cases you can just find the owners and find their socials. So there are tons of information that you can get with this tool. And for example, let's say we want to monitor one of these playlists, maybe one of the higher activities, this EDM mix, okay? I just gonna choose it and save to my playlist database. So that's it, guys. That's how we use this organic search feature. So this organic search feature, guys, work with the credit system. So if you like to get the credits, you need to purchase the viral package of the playlist supply, which costs only $29.99 per month. And it gives you 30 credits per month. So you can spend those credits with the organic playlist search and also the health check for the playlist that you are monitoring. If you don't want to use this feature, there's also the basic package for $19.99. It has everything in the viral package, but it doesn't come with the credits. So you cannot use the organic playlist search and the health check options. So if you're an individual artist like me, probably the viral package is going to be suitable for you. And also if you're a record label or someone professional in the industry, you can consider to get the biggest package. And other than that, when I first discovered the playlist supply, I had questions about how to use them. And the team behind this, they are actually very cool guys. So they're willing to help you with email or even just a video conference. I'm gonna answer your questions. So shout out them with all the help when they show me how this tool works. So guys, this is how you can use playlist supply to get into Spotify playlist and generate good streams. So I totally recommend that tool if you want to put your music into big Spotify playlists. So today that was it, guys. See you on the next video. Bye bye.